Hey, this is Daddy Daniels. I don't know what today is. I forgot, so apologies. Anyway, I'm here back with a real conversation. I got out of the house today. I went to see my little sweetheart and we took a walk around City Park. It was so beautiful today. And I started to make a video while we were out there walking around, but I can't walk and talk at the same time. I can walk and chew bubble gum, sure, that's easy, but make a video and walk in the park? No. And then it was even more difficult with him standing there because how can you have a real conversation with somebody you might be interested in listening to what you say? At that point, you're just going to be fake, false, and phony because what you really want to say isn't going to come out. So I scratched that video. I had to just let that go and wait until I got home. And I am exhausted. The sun, while it's wonderful, what is it that you get from the sun? Vitamin D. My gosh, I love vitamin D. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I have plenty of that today. Yes, I did. Yes. Well, enough about that. Anyway, the vitamin D that you get from the sun drains me. I'm exhausted. And then the vitamin D that you get the other way, I'm exhausted. Oh, Lord have mercy. So I'm going to have to take a nap. And I don't even know what time it is before I decide to take my nap. I think it's about 3 o'clock my time in the afternoon. So, yeah, I'm about to put this thing down. And I'm trying to get off the subject because it keeps sticking in the front of my mind about the differences between, my bracelet caught and I was trying not to snag it, but anyway, about the differences between white and black love. And I gotta tell you, my little sweetie, because he knows that in my past I've been with black men. My ex-husband is black man. He wasn't laying down the pipe though. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh all hysterically like that, but when I think about it, no. And I feel kind of bad because I'm like, ooh, people that know me, they know who my ex-husband is, and I just told his business. But fuck it. That's another thing about life that pisses me off. Why do I have to be quiet about your treachery or your download stuff or what you're doing, and I can't talk about it? I can't have a real conversation because I have to be worried about how you might feel or, something. Like, I had a job. I was discriminated against badly. I'm not saying that the company was racist. I'm saying the jokers that I worked for, at least 2 of them that I know, was racist. But I can't talk about it. You can't, say, why did you leave your last job or whatever. You can't tell nobody because nobody wants to hear how you were mistreated and how they, you weren't, I was too dark for the position, but I was working my ass off because I'm a good worker. I'm a high quality worker. But, I was traumatized by it. I'm going to admit it freely because it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings really bad because I am a dedicated and committed employee. And I did so much work for these people that when the little golden girl that decided, oh, I'm going to try sales and couldn't cut the mustard, wanted to come back. Well, the company had downsized, so she couldn't come back into that position unless I left it. So they started treating me like crap to make me unhappy and get me to leave my position. And so, long story short, yeah, I don't work for them anymore. And it hurt my feelings the way they treated me. I'm not going to get into how they treated me, but yeah. But it didn't kill me, so I guess it made me stronger. But I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I hope nobody in the workplace has to endure what I endured. Someday I might talk about it, but every time I do, I cry. I'm not a crier. When I left my ex-husband, who I loved very, very much, loved him When I left him, I couldn't cry. I had been through so much. I'm just like, ugh. But when I talk about how they did me at that job, it bothers my spirit because it's still happening today. I'm not going to get into it because, I'm not just thinking about what happened at that job. I'm thinking about the young woman who was shot 5 times because the officer says that she grabbed his taser and tased him, but he stalked that woman. He knew she had an arrest warrant, so he purposely pursued her. He knew she had some issues with, being aggressive, I guess I'll say. I don't know if it was really aggressive, but, he knew she had some issues and that she would probably resist him. You didn't have to shoot that woman 5 times. You did not have to unload your weapon on that woman. And so the story says that she says she was pregnant, but then they later found out that she wasn't pregnant. Regardless of whether she was pregnant or not, you unloaded your weapon into a woman who was half your size. And you're going to say that you felt like your life was threatened. Your life wasn't threatened. You were a threat. Her life was in danger. And clearly you executed that life. You took that life. And is he going to pay for it? Probably not. But that's why what happened to me on my job really hurt me, because I'm like, they are still doing this low down, dirty stuff. And it's hard to get a leg up, even if you do have a strong work ethic, even if you are dedicated and committed. If they say, well, we like this blonde hair, blue eyed over you, they're going to treat you like crap. And you can't stop it. There's nothing you can do about it. You go to HR, and didn't I say I wasn't going to talk about this shit? Backing it up. How y'all doing? I do call my little, is it a channel? Whatever. Real conversations. And I just got a little too real with y'all. So y'all gonna have to forgive me. But I have been absent because I have a blemish on my lip. And I don't know where it came from, because normally I don't get these things. But now I have one, and I was highly pissed off. It's been 2 days and it's still there. And I couldn't even, I was with my little boo-boo today, and no kissing, and I am a kisser. These lips, they were made for kissing. They just were. And when I can't do that, womp womp. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to cut this video because when I upload videos onto YouTube, it takes half the damn day. I need to get some high quality equipment and learn how to do this stuff. And the only reason why I am doing it is I have to market myself. As an author, I have to put myself out there. And my book isn't getting the kind of traction that it needs because I don't have the audience that I need to bring about the awareness. There's plenty of people out there in the world that are missing a wonderful, good read. I'm telling you, when I put my mind and my hands to doing a task, it's a task well done. Because if I'm not going to do it well, then why am I doing it? So when I tell you that Danny Daniels' What Manner of Love Is This? It's a damn good, sexy read. This is a damn good, sexy read. It's also educational. You can use it as a user's guide. It's not just a book. This is a manual, a life manual. And in life, you do have to ask, with not just who you're dating, with who you're working for, with sometimes your relatives and stuff. Anyone who will say that they love you, you need to ask, what manner of love is this? This book, most of my readers have this book read in 2 days, and they tell me that they just can't put it down because it's real. Yes, it has some hot and steamy sex in there. Yes, I go in deep, but I don't like just rancid porn. I don't like stories where they just coming together and just bopping for no reason. Why? What is the purpose of that? So I'm not a pornographic writer. This book is under erotica, but I think that I marketed wrong. There's a lot that I needed to learn. This is my first novel. I'm working on a sequel titled Forgive Them, and I've got 17 other books in the work as well. Pieces of Eight will be hitting the market soon. And Pieces of Eight is a compilation of 8 short novellas. And these characters can easily be turned into full novels at a later date if I desired. But it's just to give you a little taste of some different people, some different scenarios and different settings that are hot, steamy, and delicious and purposeful. That's the main thing is, write something a reader can appreciate. That's my goal. That's my mission, and that's my desire. And with all of that said, I said I was going to let y'all go. So I'm going to be true to my word. I'm going to let y'all go. And I hope that everyone had a wonderfully blessed day. It was beautiful, very beautiful out in Denver, Colorado, which is where I live. It was a beautiful day. And so I hope that other people had a beautiful day as well. In the meantime, in between time, be blessed. Bye.